Bonjour et bienvenue sur ma chaîne French with Loveline. And today in this video, we are going to learn a very important thing in French language, that is ER ending verbs. We'll even learn the usage, the formation, and even we will make some sentences with the help of these ER ending verbs. But before I start, what are ER ending verbs? I would like to ask you, what do you think? What is a verb? Yes, like in English language, we say I dance, he jumps, you play, we think. So this way, these are action words. Similarly, in French language also, we use these action words. Like we have sauter means to jump, danser means to dance, jouer means to play, dessiner means to draw, manger to eat, and penser means to think. And now you see, these all are action words. And of course, these are called verbs. All right. So in all languages, we have verbs. So why not in French, huh? So in French language, these verbs we have divided into two major categories. So first is regular verbs. Another one is irregular verbs. And now I know this question must be coming in your mind that what are regular verbs? What are irregular verbs? I know some of you must be thinking that regular means we use these verbs regularly and irregular means we use some of the verbs irregularly, means quite rare. Is it so? But you are wrong. This is not the way. Actually, regular verbs means that we have a pattern to learn, right? Regular verbs means we have a key to remember, we have some rules. So with the help of those rules, we can easily conjugate verbs, means we can easily learn, remember the verb, okay? But if I just talk about irregular, then there is no rule. We simply have to cram it, okay? So that's why regular verbs are easy to do, easy to remember, and irregular verbs, of course, we have to memorize. And now, again, the regular verbs, they have three major categories. The first one is ER ending verbs, which we are going to do today. And we have IR ending verbs. And the last one, we have RE ending verbs. So the verbs which I gave you example in the beginning of this lecture, that is danser, sauter, jouer, penser, parler, chanter, bavarder. All right. If you see, these all verbs are ending with what? They have something common. Yes, these all verbs are ending with er, means er. That's the reason these verbs are called er ending verbs. Okay. And now, if you want to say, I dance, then in French, you cannot say je danse directly like this. This verb you cannot put with je. Je means I, okay? So this verb you cannot directly add with je like this, je danse. No, that's not the correct sentence. So to learn how to make sentences, how to conjugate this verb, we must learn the formation, and that is quite simple, huh? That is, the first step is, if any ER verb is there, we simply have to remove first of all the ER. Of course, it's ER, so we'll remove ER. And then, of course, when we'll cut ER, we'll chop off ER, then whatever is left, that is called the stem of the verb, or you can say base of the verb, okay? And now the second step is again super easy. Huh? Second step, you simply have to add some particular endings, okay? And those endings are easy. If you learn this pattern, you see these are endings. If you learn this pattern, you can easily conjugate hundreds and hundreds of verbs easily. Believe me, yes, even at the end of the video, you'll be able to conjugate many verbs. Let's see. So the endings are, with je, we have to add a. With tu, we have to add a s. With il, that is he, we have to add a. And with L, that is she, again we have to add a. Means these things, these endings we will add after removing ER. Okay. We'll chop off ER and we'll add these things, these endings, right? And now let's continue with nu. Nu means we. We'll add ONS. And with woo, we'll add EZ. With ill, do not pronounce it ills, okay? This is ill. So with ill, we'll add ant, that is ENT. And with L, we'll add again ant, that is ENT, okay? So these are the endings which you have to memorize. And with the help of this, you can easily conjugate verbs. Okay, I'm giving you few minutes, right? Couple of minutes. So you just learn these endings and then we'll just play a game. That is a quiz time. Okay, so just learn. Okay, okay. Yes, you can do it. Chipefexa, ale ale. Bravo! I hope you did it. And now let's see this. Je. With je, when you'll remove er of any er ending verb, what are you supposed to add? A s or a? Bravo! Yes, this is a. Great job. And now let's see with this subject pronoun, that is L. So with L, L means she. When you'll remove er of any verb, er ending verb, what are you supposed to add? Bravo! Yes, this is a. Great job. And now let's see the next one. With woo. Woo means you. Okay, so with woo, you'll add bravo, a z. And with nu, that is, nu means we. So with nu, we'll add, yes, it is ONS. And now this one, it is tu, that is you again, but this is informal one. So with this, we will add, bingo, yes, we'll add a S. And now this one, il. Il means he. So after removing er, what we will add? Yes, we'll add a. Great job. And now with il plural, we'll add a and they, that is ent. And now with l, that is, it's plural, huh? That is they. So with this, we'll add again a and they, that is ent. Okay, bravo, bien joué, great job, huh? And now let's see how to implement these endings like step 1 and step 2. In step 1, we just chopped off letter a and er, that is er we chopped off. And step 2, we have to add endings. And now see the result. This is the thing. Subject pronoun, right? And stem, or you can say base, and the endings. Alright? So if you want to say I dance, how you'll say? We'll simply say je, and then from danse verb after removing er, we'll add a. And it is like je danse means I dance or I am dancing. And now with tu, we'll take the subject pronoun, we'll take the stem, that will remain same, always it will remain same. That's why these are regular verbs. See, the stem will not change at all, only the endings will change. And of course, the endings also have a same pattern. We'll simply learn it and voila, we have to simply add here. So now, tu danses again, and now il. Again the same stem, and we'll take letter a, that is ending a. So it is il danse, that is He's dancing or he dance. Now we have with L. L means she. Now, if you want to say she's dancing or she dances, we'll say elle danse. Again, the same stem, that is they, a, and s, and we'll add the ending a. So it is like elle danse, she dances, or she's dancing. All right. So the next one is nous. Nous means we. So if you want to say we are dancing or we dance, simply take the same stem, after chopping er, and we will add ons. That is, it will become nous dansons. Nous dansons. We are dancing or we dance. Now with vous, this one is formal, huh? And yes, this one we can use with a group of people as well. That is with the plural also. So we'll add same stem and a z, that is ez as an ending. So it will be vous dansez. That is you dance or you are dancing. Bravo! Now you know you are doing very well, huh? I'm happy for you. Now let's see the next one. Il. This is il. That's a plural one. And we'll simply add a and t. That is ent as ending. So it is like il danse. They are dancing or they dance. And now the last one is, that is L. L, and the same ending will come here because il and L, they share the same ending always. Alright? So it is like elle danse, means they are dancing or they dance. And this L is group of females. Alright, that was great. You did it. And now let's see how much you understood. Let's see. For example, this is the verb chanter, to sing. Can you conjugate this verb? I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay. Let's see. Alonzi, ale. Let's see. You can do it, huh? Conjugate this verb. Yes, you can do it. Bravo. Remember, just chop off er and whatever endings we learned with je, with tu, s, those endings we have to simply add with the stem, with the base, and voila, it will be ready. Okay, time's up. Let's see. So, this is actually the real conjugation of chanter verb. You please check whether you have done this way only. Great. Félicitations. Congratulations. You learned it, huh? And now let's see the pronunciation also. Because, of course, in real life, you cannot communicate just by writing, isn't it? You have to speak. And for that, your pronunciation should be correct. Alright? So let's see how we can pronounce it. So, first of all, let's see in this whole conjugation, in all conjugation, there are some conjugation which have the same pronunciation. Alright? For example, je chante, tu chantes, il chante, elle chante. And here, the last one, il chante and elle chante. They all four, or you can say six, are sharing the same pronunciation. Okay? Why so? Because if I just talk about the first one, that is je chante, letter A is a silent letter here. Now if I just talk about tu chantes, again letter S is a silent letter and it will become just chante. And in il and l, again letter A is a silent letter, so it is like chante again. And now here, il, l plural, mostly students make this mistake, huh? They pronounce it like ent, like on, but that's wrong pronunciation, huh? Don't make this mistake again, okay? So this whole ent, that is ent, this whole thing is silent. Imagine this whole thing is silent, huh? Alright? So je chante, tu chantes, il chante, elle chante, and the plural one is also same pronunciation, huh? That is il chante and elle chante. Bravo! And now let's see this one. So these two, nu and wu, these having this different pronunciation. Okay? How? Because ONS is a sound, like O and N is a sound. On, it's a nasal sound. O and N. Whenever these two letters comes together, they give a sound of on. It's a bit nasal, huh? On. And letter S is a silent letter, so it is chantant. AN is also on, huh? Say and ash. It is sh. A and N. It is on. Letter T is the. Letter ON is again on. And letter S is a silent letter. So it is chantant. Okay? Nous chantons means we are singing or we sing. Alright? And now let's see woo. And you know why it is woo? Why we pronounce it woo? Because O and U together, they make a sound like ooh. Okay? And S is a silent letter. So it is like woo. Woo. Okay? And now here it is chanter. Chanter. See the last A and Z, that is EZ, is again A sound. So it is chanter. Alright? Great job. So now let's read all this together. So it is je chante, tu chantes, il chante, elle chante, nous chantons, vous chantez, il chante, elle chante. Bravo! Great job, huh? And now, quiz time. Let's see how much you understood, huh? Let's see. Okay, so the first one is je, and then there is a blank, and it is I dance or I am dancing. So just choose the right option. Yes, yes, yes. Je. Bravo! This is the first option. Je danse. That is, I dance or I'm dancing. Great job. And now let's see this one. Tu. And you have to say, you speak or you are speaking. So, which conjugation suits here? Yes, yes, yes. It is. Bravo, yes, this is the last one. That is P-A-R-L-E-S with E-S. Yes, this is the last one. That is parle. Pronunciation is parle only, okay? So it is tu parles, you speak or you are speaking. And this one is il. Il means he. And of course, if you want to say he plays or he's playing, then it's a jouer verb, okay? Jouer. Jouer means to play. So, which conjugation you will choose? Bravo. Yes, the first one. That is joue. Il joue means he plays or he's playing. Great job. And now this, elle means she. And you have to say she sings or she's singing. So if you want to say this, so which conjugation you will use? It's a chanter verb, okay? Chanter means to sing. You just conjugated, huh? I think the same verb. So I'll do it. You can do it. Yes, this is last option. That is chante. Elle chante. She sings or she is singing. Great job. And this one, nous. Nous means we. And the verb is travailler. Travailler means to work. I know whenever you just see this verb, it comes in your mind travel or something. Isn't it? Traveler like this. I know. I know. But this is not travel. It is a verb. Travailler means to work. Okay. So if you want to say we are working or we work, so with nous, after removing er, which uh, ending you will place and which conjugaison you'll choose here? Yes, this is the second option. That is travaillons. Travaillons means we work or we are working. All right? And let's see the next one. So it is vous. With vous, the verb you have to conjugate commander. Commander means to order, that is to place an order. See the way she's placing order, she's doing online shopping. Huh? So it is, yes, commander is a verb. So with vous, what you will add? Which conjugation will come? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, this is last one. Vous commandez. That is, you order or you place an order. That's great job, huh? Now this one is il. And the verb is regarder. Regarder means to watch or to look. Okay. So if you want to say they watch or they are watching, and this way when you know the conjugation, you can simply add some noun or something after that. You can make the sentence lengthy. Okay. So it is il. And then with il, which conjugation will come? Yes. Bravo. Yes, this is the first one. And ENT we will not pronounce. Okay. So we'll pronounce it like il regarde. Rather than il regardons, we'll say il regarde. Okay. And the next one is elle. Elle means she, but here it's a plural one. So means group of females, that is they. Okay. So if you want to say they are chatting or they chat a lot, you can add, something after the verb and you can make the sentence logical and lengthy. Okay. So if you want to say they chat or they are chatting, that's a group of girls or maybe more than one girl. So here it will come. Bavarde is the verb. Bavarde. So which one you'll choose? Right conjugation with right subject pronoun. Bravo. Yes, this is the second one. And it is elle bavarde. ENT will remain silent, okay? Don't pronounce it bavardon. No, that's a wrong pronunciation, okay? So it is elle bavarde. They chat or they are chatting. Okay, so that was really great, huh? You played very well. I hope you understood the concept. It's very simple. Just after removing ER, you have to add some endings. Voila, that's it. But now there is one more thing which you have to learn. Okay, so for that, you just conjugate this verb, that is aimer, on your own. And then I'll see whether you can do it or not. Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute. Hurry up, do it fast, huh? Okay. Let's do. Hurry up. Yes. Bravo. Yes, you did it. So you just check the answer now. Is this the way you have conjugated? Yes. Okay, so you made that mistake, huh? I know. That's why I thought let's do it. I thought it's okay. You first make mistake, then only I'll make you understand the concept. So here what happened? Actually, we learned this way only, that is je and then aim this way. You have to add, okay? But what happened? This is the thing that whenever two vowels comes together like this, then the first vowel, that is from je, that is letter a vowel, you have to drop, because this way two vowels cannot exist together. Okay, so we have to drop letter a and we have to put apostrophe like this. And when we'll read these two words like subject pronoun and conjugation, so we'll read it just like one word. Okay. Whenever we put apostrophe, we just read that word like one word, and it is like j'aime. We do not say je aime. No. Okay, no worries. So it is j'aime means I like or I'm liking. Tu aimes, you like or you are liking. Il aime, he likes or he's liking. Elle aime, she likes or she's liking. Nous aimons. Vous aimez. Again, first word ending with silent letter, second word starting with vowel. So they both will connect and the sound will become z. So it is like vous aimez, you like. Okay? And this one is ils aiment. ENT silent, huh? Ils aiment. They like or they are liking. Elles aiment. They like or they are liking. And now you see, you can easily make some sentences like this. For example, even though some questions, huh? For example, vous aimez le chocolat? Do you like chocolate? Because we are using vous here, it means this is a formal way of asking. Or you can even invert it like aimez-vous. You know, that's another topic actually. We'll do it in that, how to ask questions. So here then another way of asking question. I mean with the help of aimer verb, you can make some questions also like tu aimes le chocolat? Do you like chocolate? Okay. And simply you can reply like this. Oui, j'aime le chocolat. Yes, I like chocolate. The next verb, this is écouter. It's not écouter, okay? This is écouter, quite politely. Huh? Écouter means to listen. Can you conjugate this verb also? Let's see how you're gonna do it. Yes, yes. You can do it, huh? Bravo! So you did it. So just check your answer. Is this the way you have conjugated? Yes, bravo. And this time again, you made it, huh? Yes, you did it. It's correct now. Okay, that you have to again, if it was coming like je and then écoute. So, of course, just to maintain the fluency, we have to drop letter a and we'll put it like apostrophe and we'll just pronounce it like a one word and it is like j'écoute. J'écoute means I listen. J'écoute, I listen. Okay, or I'm listening. And we have tu écoutes, you listen, or you are listening. Il écoute, he listens, or he's listening. Elle écoute, she listens, and she's listening. Nous écoutons. Again, S will change its sound from S to Z. That is, nous écoutons. We are listening, okay? And with vous also, vous écoutez. Vous écoutez. That is, you are listening or you listen. And the last one is ils écoutent. ENT silent. Ils écoutent. That is, they are listening or they listen. Okay. And elles écoutent. They are listening and they listen. And that's a group of females. All right. I hope you got it, huh? And now let's see. You can make some sentences or some questions also with the help of these kind of verbs. For example, vous écoutez. Vous écoutez de la musique. Or here, you can, it's an informal way, tu écoutes. Tu écoutes de la musique. Do you listen music? And the reply will remain same. That is, oui, j'écoute de la musique. Yes, I listen music tous les jours. Tous les jours means every day. Alright, so this is the way you can make questions or even the simple sentences also with the help of these verbs. Because when you are learning something, you must know what is the usage, huh? So this is the usage. Verbs are simply, I must say, this is the backbone of French language. All right, so now we can do one more verb, that is habite. Habite. Yes, it is not habite, ha 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 ha. No, because letter ash, that is letter H, is silent letter. Okay, even if it's coming in the beginning of, it will remain silent. It's just like Atma. Atma, you understand? Spirit. Huh? That just the way they show in the movies, that we simply, it's something invisible and transparent. We can just go through that. So this word, letter ash, is a silent letter, silent letter. So it is like abite. Abite means to live. Again, let me just see how I'll conjugate this verb. Again, I'm giving you 1 minute. Just conjugate this verb. And don't forget that formula, huh? Vowel system. Okay, okay. Do it on your own. I'm giving you 1 minute. Yes, you're doing good, huh? Yes, yes. Just done. Yes, 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 yes. Great job. So now you check your answer. So is this the way you have done? If yes, then it's bingo. It's great job, huh? Yes, because in this case also, the way I said letter ash means letter H. We don't consider it, huh? It's just like il n'existe pas, huh? It's not existing. We'll just avoid it. And the next letter in this word is starting with vowel. So that's why we will consider like this verb habite is starting with vowel only. We will not even consider letter H. That's the reason here also we have to drop letter A from je. And it will become j'habite. J'habite. That is I live. Okay. So it is like j'habite. I live or I'm living. Tu habites. You live or you are living. You remember S is silent? That's the reason. Il habite. He is living or he lives. Elle habite. She is living or she lives. Here again letter A is a silent letter. Now, nous habitons, ONS is there. ON is a sound. O and S is silent. And here again, in nous, letter S, we have to connect it with letter A. Because letter H, though, we are not considering, huh? So it is like, nous habitons, we are living or we live. All right? Now, next one, can you pronounce? Bravo. Yes, it is vous habitez. Vous habitez. You live or you are living. And yes, the next one is try. Essayez. Yes, it is ils habitent. ENT is silent, huh? Even letter H is also silent in the beginning. So it's simply ils habitent. They live or they are living. And now elles habitent. They live or they are living. All right. Great job. And now see, this way you can make questions or sentences. Like we can add où. Où means where. So you can make a question like this. Où habitez-vous means where do you live? It's a formal way because vous is involved. All right. And you can ask informal way also. That is où habites-tu? That is where do you live? The same question but with tu. Tu means informal, that is you, informal. Okay. And the reply will remain like this only. J'habite. J'habite à Paris. I live in Paris. Or any other city wherever you are living, you can add. And yes, the preposition a we use before city names. All right. I hope you got it, huh? And now the last thing you can do this for practice, just conjugate these verbs, these sentences, just do it, huh? I'm giving you 1 minute. Please do it on your own and just evaluate, self-evaluate. Auto-evaluation, huh? Let's see whether you understood or not. Hurry up. You can do it, huh? Let's see. Yes. Okay, first is done. Bravo. Second is done. You know how to say first? Première. Because it's a sentence. Phrase. So, première phrase. Deuxième phrase. Done. Troisième. Third one is done, done. Then quatrième. Fourth one. Quatrième phrase. Fourth. You can do it. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay. And dernière phrase. Last sentence. Cinquième. Fifth one. That is Yay, you did it. And now let's check answers. Yes. Satisfied? Yay! Congratulations, you did it, huh? So it is like nous parlons en français means we speak in French. Je mange des fruits. I eat fruits. Ils travaillent ensemble. They work together. Tu étudies à l'université. You study in the university. Elle chante très bien. She sings very well. Oh wow, great job. That's it for today. Alright, so that's all for today and I'll see you in the next video. À la prochaine. Merci, au revoir. Bye bye.